Happy Monday, Striver. I'm so excited for you this week. I hope that you are feeling excited for yourself this week. It's Monday. You've got to do the mindset work to put yourself in a great attitude to go win this week. There's so much happening at this time of year that this is a moment where every day you enter the day more intentional. Every day you just say, okay, I'm coming into this day. I know what I want. I'm going to push myself forward. I'm going to complete all these things. I know it's the holidays. It's the end of the year. There's so much going on. It's that intentional Monday push moment, my friends. Let me guide you through it. See, I know a lot of folks, they end up incredibly stressed this time of year because so much is happening. You know, they're trying to travel or see family or buy gifts or get ready for the holidays or just wrap up the year in a place that they're happy with, that they're proud of, that they feel like, you know, they've kind of crossed all the I's and dotted all the T's. Hope you caught that. They're just trying to figure out, oh my gosh, how do I end this year in a good place? But so often they lose themselves already at the beginning of the day. There's not enough clarity at the beginning of each day that sets them up for a week of success. And every day you have to have that clarity touch point. It's why every day I open up this GrowthDay app, I go into my planner, I hit plan, and I make sure that I have a clear to-do list of this day and a clear Friday finisher list of things that must be done by 5 p.m. on Friday. Those two simple, elegant, so easy to do things that you can do right after this audio. You just open up the plan section, knock out a bunch of to-dos for today, knock out a bunch of to-dos by the end of day Friday, and you're good. Because see, you can't push yourself. You can't challenge yourself. You can't rise to your full potential unless every day you have clear goals. And what ultimately are clear goals? Well, it's certainly not hope. It's that a clear goal means you have a deliverable, you have a deadline, and you have a disciplined time in which to achieve it. You have a clear deliverable. It says, a goal is, I'm going to deliver this thing. That's like a task, right? It's like, this is the thing that I desire, but we have to make it tangible, not just an idea, not just a feeling, but something tangible. There's an output, there's an outcome, something we're going to create. We got to give it a deadline. And once we have those two things, we actually have something that's sort of concrete. And then most importantly, a disciplined schedule in which we know we're going to do it. Lots of people say, I have a goal, Brendan, to write a book like you have. I'm like, well, I've written 6. 1, because the deliverable is so incredibly clear. I know what it is. It's tangible. It's a book. It's 12 chapters. It's under 400 pages. Let's go. It's a deadline. I know I have to deliver that deadline by so-and-so quarter. It must be done on this specific day as a first draft. It must be done on this specific day as a second draft. It must be done on this specific day, delivered to the agent. It must be done, and all the deadlines line up. And then the disciplined schedule. Great, I will write every morning for at least 2 hours. Now you might say, that's crazy, Brendan. Well, I'm a full-time, this is what I do, full-time. I'm a writer, I'm a coach, I'm an online trainer. This is what I do in my influencer career, so I'm going to set up significant blocks of time to achieve my primary goals. What else do you have to do to push, to achieve your potential, to end this year strong? Well, obviously, those deliverables and those deadlines and those disciplined schedules. And then this week, you just got to win at the boundaries game. You got to set great boundaries with others who keep pushing in, who don't realize what's on your plate, who always want more from you, and they're totally oblivious to all the things you juggle. That's normal. Sometimes you get upset about that. You think, oh my gosh, these people should know. No, they don't. I don't expect anybody in this entire world to have any understanding of what's on my shoulders. Nobody at all. That's between me and God. It doesn't mean I don't clearly communicate. It doesn't mean I don't share my pain or my struggles. It doesn't mean I don't delegate. What it means is I don't expect everybody to know what's on my plate. Because who put that plate there? Me. You ever go to dinner and you're at a friend's house and you got a whole plate of food there? You don't have to explain everything on your plate to everybody there. You ever gone to a buffet and you go out with a friend who's at a buffet and they fill up their plate and then they come back and they got to tell you about everything on their plate, why they chose it, why they like it, their childhood memories of that particular dish or food, and they just go on and on and on about everything on their plate. Now, I'm being a little facetious here, but you get the idea. Do we really need to know? It doesn't mean that you can't, clearly communicate. But what I'm saying is you're the person in charge of the boundaries. You don't get mad when other people break them. 90% of the time, they have no idea they're breaking a boundary. 90% of the time, unless you've clearly communicated, had the difficult conversations, and really walked through what's going on in your life. So what do I mean by boundaries? I mean, you've got to be the warrior at the gates of your attention. You've got to be the controller of your schedule. You've got to be the person who sets a boundary on yourself of how much time you allow for social media or Netflix. You got to be the person who sets all the boundaries. And that's hard to do. And most people miss their mark, fail to end the year strong, and feel frustrated week over week, month over month, and quarter after quarter because they just won't say no. Because they won't say, I'm sorry, my plate is full of other projects and priorities that have been scheduled for weeks or months. I can't possibly finish it in. I hope you'll understand. Be well. They just won't say no. And they won't say no to themselves. You know, they feel they know, they actually are very conscious of their distraction. Most people think that distractions are unconscious. The reality is almost always, you know you're about to enter the death zone of distraction. You're like, ooh, one more episode. I really shouldn't. I should get back to work. Oh, that's what happens. You have to be the controller of the gate. Says, nope. You got to smack your own hand and go, nope, you know what? I know. I could easily jump into this, this very, very, very long string of swiping through a million TikToks. But right now, I have things to do. There's a close of year coming. I got to be on my A game for myself, for my teams, for my family. I got to set some boundaries here. Let me get back at it. But hey, don't let me take away all the fun here. I think for me, one of the things I've learned about the highest performing people in the world is that they don't just honor the struggle, which is a concept I teach about a lot, and you probably read about it in High Performance Habits, but they actually take joy in the struggle. They don't get discouraged when there's struggle. They actually look forward to it because it's going to be the thing that's going to challenge them. Like for me, the end of the year is like, here we go, let's go. There's no way in my mind, sometimes I think I can do it all by the end of the year. But every day, I enter that day with a good attitude and I go, all right, this is going to be fun. Let's see what I got. Let's see how good I am. Let me see if I can show up. Let me see if I can best my personal record of what I can do today. And don't worry, I'm not someone here saying you have to work through the holidays. I'm actually here to share with you that if you get your goals right and your boundaries right, and you can take joy in the struggles of trying to coordinate a lot of things, do a lot of things, achieve a lot of things, then you actually end up with more time. See, that's a beautiful thing about discipline. Discipline always ends up giving you more time. People want more free time, and they realize, oh, the secret to more free time is actually more clear goals, deliverables, deadlines, disciplined schedules, better boundaries. And then realizing that almost everything you do could be perceived and felt a little bit like free time. If you could find that conscientiousness in the moment to be present, to be self-aware, to be grateful, and to be in flow with what you're doing, even if it's difficult or tedious. There's lots of things I got to do by the end of this year for some huge announcements coming to the GrowthDay community in the new year. Just monster new feature releases, monster new efforts and partnerships and schedules and amazing things. And so much also going on in my personal life that I'll share later. All of that to me is a gift. I love it. I love being in motion. I love that effort to reach full potential. And I know if you are relating with this, you're a leader out there. And if you're not relating with this, please, maybe there is a place you could set up some more boundaries in your life. so that you can do the things you want to do this month as well, so that you can have a little bit of time to do the important things in your life this time of year. Yes, family, friends, travel, holiday spirit, gift giving, all the goodness of being around people that you love, or serving others, or being generous this time of year. I love that stuff. That's why I'm so focused. I'm so focused right now. This is Monday. Let's be focused. Let's have clarity. Let's go into the week strong with goals, boundaries, and joy. And I tell you what, this could be a remarkable week. Let's make sure that your next action here is to go into your plan section of the app and just knock out some to-do lists. Make a plan right now. Just go make a plan for today. Make a plan for, just create one called Friday Finishers of all the things you'll finish by this Friday by 5 p.m. If you do that one thing, then you've made this day a great day to grow. If you like this session, please also maybe you do one extra added thing to just inject a little holiday spirit into the world. Remember, you can go to your settings and press Give a Gift, and you can actually purchase a gift subscription for a family or a friend or a team member or somebody you know who just really deserves to reach their full potential. Maybe they're struggling now. Maybe they're not getting good grades. Maybe the people at work don't understand them. Maybe they're a struggling entrepreneur or a budding entrepreneur. Maybe they're trying to climb up that ladder, earn a little more for their family. The best injection I believe we can give anybody is self-improvement. Help somebody improve their life. There is fuel in that. There is strength in that. There is something that creates, so much goodness. I really believe that giving the gift of personal development is the greatest thing. Clearly, that's what I try to do every day for you guys. So maybe there's somebody, is there somebody in your life worth $37? Is their happiness, their well-being, their improvement in life, is helping them become a little bit more, centered around the high performance habits, give them a little more clarity, help them get a little more energy and courage, increase their productivity or their influence? Wouldn't that be worth it? $37? Well, you can get somebody an annual gift subscription right now for the starter plan for just $37. It gets them these daily fires. It gets them all of the tools of GrowthDay, including the digital journal with all those research-backed prompts. It gets them the plan so they can do their own Friday finishes and their to-dos, maybe get them back on track. It gives them access to the challenges and this incredible community. If you want to go big, get somebody a pro subscription. And then they can get the live coaching every week that gives them unlimited replays to the year's live replays, to the year's live cast plus replays. I mean, everybody needs some inspiration and some better mentors. And we brought a diverse set of folks to you this year and next year. And I'm telling you what, it's for less than $1 a day that you can purchase that for them at just $2.99 a year. I don't know where you're at in your life or who you love or what your finances are, but I think someone's probably worth $37 or $2.99 if you could just help inspire them a little bit. All we're trying to do right here is serve this mission of bringing personal development to the world. All we're trying to do is inspire each and every single individual to make self-improvement a way of life. Because if we do that, we not only change their life, we change their family lives, their friends' life, their team's life, and we change the society and the world one person at a time, one self-improvement spark at a time. Please be that spark today. Go give the gift by clicking the Settings tab, then the Give a Gift tab. If you struggle with that, just go to growthday.com/gift. Let's be the persons who spread the holiday spirit of self-improvement so that everyone can have a remarkable next year. Let's be that spark. Let's do that work together.